to December, it's time for Drexel and Longwood women's basketball here on ESPN+. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Hercules Tires. Ride on our strength. Visit HerculesTires.com. By Sunbelt Rentals, we have equipment for that. By First Citizens Bank, Forever First. And by Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Hello again, everyone. Corey Hodges alongside the coach, Justin Dalton. Time now for our players to watch. First, one of the best in the nation, Justin. That's Keyshawn Washington. Flip side for Longwood, the lone bright spot really for Longwood over this last two-game road trip was Adriana Ship Davis. She had a good outing against Louisville.
They have a lot of movement from the center position.
Williams with 7 on the shot clock, driving, getting it away to Brooke Anya, and Anya Plinko.
Yeah, that's a great finish by Anya. She's really been a little up and down all season, but she's definitely, you can see improvement game by game with her.
Longwood leads 5-0. This is a team that is coming off an 89-28 loss to Virginia Tech, a 100-37 loss to Louisville. You talk about dire. The last 2 times out have been the worst of the worst for Longwood, but they lead 5-zip. Here's Anya with some nice defense on Valentine. And the Lancers keep the shutout going early. Washington comes up short. She's 0 for 2 on her first 2 tries tonight. Quick feed, Adriana Ship Davis. Kick to the top. Here's Williams. Swing. Davis. Back now to Williams. Now Adriana Ship Davis with a 3 and had Valentine right in her neighborhood. Washington actually 0 for 4. Here's Ship Davis for another 3. Bit of a check that time for her temperature gauge. She's now 2 for 3 from 3. Here's a 3 on the other side. That's bottoms by Maura Hendrickson. Hercules Tires, the official tire of the Big South Conference. For over 65 years, Hercules Tires providing tires with unbeatable quality at an unmatched value. Whatever the vehicle, whatever the terrain, Hercules Tires inviting you to ride on our strength. For a retailer near you, visit HerculesTires.com. We are back. 4:35 to go in the opening quarter. 8-5 Longwood over Drexel. Longwood just finished up a road trip. Drexel starting one now. Here's Chardonnay Hartley along the baseline. Kick to Adriana Ship Davis, who has 3 of those 3 balls tonight. Turns. Anya gets it back, flips it to Turner. Back to Leroy, puts up a 3. No. Rebounded by Hendrickson, who is back in the game. Here's Washington. Washington lays it in. 40 consecutive games with at least 10 points for Keyshawn Washington. Hartley with a 3 from the very top. O'Neal clears it into front court. Grace O'Neal still going all the way, finishes. Wow, a blur. 31-20. Longwood led by 1 after 1, trailing by 11. Here's Leroy for 3, and Hamilton Leroy splash zone. It's a 38-28 lead for Drexel over Longwood as we return here to Willard Hall on the campus of Longwood University. So the Dragons leading the Lancers by 10. We've got stats coming up in just a moment, but first, tonight's broadcast again being brought to you by Hercules Tires. Ride on our strength. Visit HerculesTires.com. Sunbelt Rentals, we have equipment for that. First Citizens Bank, Forever First, and Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Notice the 16-15 win for Longwood in that opening quarter. Washington there, 12 points, a board, a dime, and a steal. O'Neal also in double figures with her 10. Adriana Ship Davis has 11 for Longwood, and again, she's 3 of 5 from 3. And Hamilton Leroy kind of took some time to get started, but Leroy is 1 of 2 from 3. She has 5 points, a board, and an assist. Ship Davis now, that's 2 out of her last 3 games where she is in to double figures for Longwood, and she's a player who really shows that energy for Longwood, and here she is again kind of picking up her team a bit. We're back, continuing on Getting closer to the start of the third quarter, the Jersey Mike's halftime report continues on as well. Here's a look at the upcoming schedule for the Drexel Dragons. December 4th, 11th, and 13th. This 5-game road trip will continue. On the 4th, Drexel at St. Joseph's. On the 11th at noon at Yale, and on the 13th at noon as well at Dartmouth. After playing 3 of their first 4 at home, Drexel is now in the middle of this 5-game road trip that has already started at Buffalo on Sunday and continuing on here tonight. There's a note about that road trip as well. This is the longest stretch of road games since back November 20th through December 15th, 2013, when Drexel also played 5 in a row. So there's your housekeeping. On the other side for Longwood and the Lancers' upcoming schedule, including another chance for Justin and I to be here a part of the action. You'll see it now. Close road trips at Richmond coming up on December the 11th. Exams and everything coming up, so a bit of a break between now and the Spiders, and that's on the road. At Wake Forest as well, down into the Tar Heel State for Longwood, the 15th at 6 o'clock. And then the coach and I are back here December the 18th for our final broadcast before Christmas, and that's on December the 18th at 2 o'clock, William and Mary at Longwood. Valentine. Back to Washington, who gets inside and gets the roll. And Washington drives her total up to 14 on the night.
And it wasn't anything waiting. It wasn't trying to dribble through people.
Kishana Washington played well by Turner. That's a turnover. Here comes Ann Hamilton-Leroy trying to go the distance. Got it. 4 behind Washington, 16. Williams in a 20-point game. Back to Ship Davis. Williams gets it back, puts up a 3. Bailey Williams has Longwood's 6th 3-point make of the night.
Wow.
Valentine couldn't finish. Good eyes for Satman that time, but Valentine didn't pay it off. Here's Ship Davis getting inside, flipping it up and in, and it's a 3-point play for Longwood's number 3. 12 seconds to play in the third. Leroy joins Ship Davis in double figures for Longwood. O'Neal turns around, puts it in. Hartley got a move here, a second. Ship Davis right at the very end of the third, and she almost hit it. Wow. Leroy getting inside, driving, putting it up and off. Back tap. Davis tracks it down. Venema with the tap. Hey, Triana, Ship Davis, circus style.
Yeah, right now they look a little discombobulated on offense.
Turnover, Williams got it from Washington. Bailey Williams got it and the foul.
And that's what we talked before, when she can get in the full court, use her blazing speed, she's really good.
Look at Williams right on O'Neal and finishes with the whistle. This is down to an 11-point game, 54, but considering Longwood, the last 3 games have given up 82, 189, just 66 points given up here to Drexel tonight. A huge defensive improvement, but here goes Hendrickson, who missed on that 3, driving her numbers tonight to 4 of 8 from there. Turner, put it up and in. Coming into her 3rd season since 2020, leading Drexel, and has been impressive. 14-9, 28-6, got this team to the WNIT last year, falling to Delaware in that title game, as we mentioned, and trying to get Drexel to 5-1 here in November. On the other side, it's Leroy from Steph Davis and 8 from Blair Williams. Here's Washington, battled well by Hartley. Kishana Washington got it off the window.
And that's a killer right there. Yep. 109. Push it back to double digits.
She's got 23.
Quick score here.
Hartley pestered by O'Neal, under a minute to play. Turner. Janae Turner. Okay. Final seconds.
Got to go up.
Ship Davis puts it up. And that's it. Drexel with the win. Another great November, continuing for the Dragons. They are now 5-1.